everybody, thanks for tuning in to Coast Life today. We're your hosts. I'm Paige Marley.
I'm Leah Rizzo. Happy Friday.
Oh yeah, we did it.
Yes.
This week was a year long.
It was. That happens sometimes. And I feel like for a lot of people, those stars never align. We're like, for one person, it's a really long week, and the other person's like, oh, this week flew by. And you're like, are you sure?
Oh my gosh.
But this week, I think for everybody, people had trouble waking up. My alarm did not go off this morning.
Yes, so many people
It said it did, but I don't believe it.
So many people. My alarm, thank God I set an earlier alarm because slept through that.
I should have.
Yeah.
Normally, I'm pretty good with one. Like, I can set one alarm, I'll hit snooze 8 billion times, and then I'm ready to go. This time, I slept right through it, and I woke up an hour late.
Amazing. So if you slept in too, you're not alone. Other people on our team slept it through there. It's just, listen, we're a good, well-oiled machine team, but these things happen.
Sometimes.
Yeah, and it's Friday, so now we're all gonna chill.
That's right.
Chillax. So you know who else needs to chillax? Girls who are hung up on their boyfriends' ex-girlfriends.
Yes.
That is what I think. And now, so we're starting off strong today.
Yeah, I think in sort of blanket statement terms, yes.
Yes.
Obviously, there are going to be outliers and exceptions
There's always
to that
exceptions.
statement, but I think the general rule of thumb is, you shouldn't be hung up on your ex.
Yeah, and we're gonna get into that because we were chatting, and I was telling her how, like, listen, we're all girls here, we're all guys here, we're gonna chat, we're friends, we're gonna talk. I found out that like one of my ex-boyfriends, his current girlfriend, was like mad about something because I was at an event or something. I don't know the whole story, and I don't care that much, but it's just kind of funny to me. So for context, if you didn't know, getting married. Been with my fiance for 9 years, and I dated this guy in high school for maybe a year, I think. I don't know. So it got us to talking. At what point do you stop considering that like your ex?
Like your high school boyfriend, girlfriend.
Right.
Like, when do you stop considering them your ex?
I dated people, but...
Yeah, I mean, I feel like unless you go on to marry your high school sweetheart, which, obviously that's different. You guys are together forever. But I think if you don't end up taking that route and you split, like, as soon as you graduate,
you're kind of good.
You're kind of good. Like, as soon as
I
think after you date somebody else, like your first like college boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, I think maybe that's when you can kind of leave your high school boyfriend, girlfriends behind.
Right.
It's just not as serious. Like, you're still kids. You were kids. You didn't know. You don't know how to communicate. You don't know how to. It was just sort of like the building blocks. That's the training manual to relationships.
Exactly. So it kind of makes me laugh. It's like if I counted every person I dated as my ex, and we're going back to like middle school or whatever.
Right. Like, did you hold hands? Oh, you dated. Like.
Right. Like, yeah, I dated a guy named Matt. We dated for 3 months. I don't even think I ever kissed him.
Right.
Like that. Like, is that really my ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
I dated another guy in high school, maybe again like 6 months. I don't know. Does that count? What do you guys think? So I think it's like. I don't understand why we're still getting hung up on it.
Yeah, and maybe it just depends on how close or intertwined or messy a breakup was. I mean, maybe you made it through high school and into college, but then things got really bad.
I can't understand
that.
But
I still think it's okay to kind of grow and move on, and I think it sort of plays into, people have a hard time, I think, especially if you, people have a hard time leaving high school and college behind. And the people that are like, those are the best years of your life. I'm like, please don't say that.
Please don't say that.
There's so much more life after that.
Listen, coming from someone who loved high school, loves college even more, but I love where I am now even more. It just only gets better. I wouldn't say that those were the best years of my life.
No. And I think what we miss is the lack of responsibility. Like, that's why people say that, I think. Or, I mean, say you're captain of the football team. You were riding high. You had the best time in high school. And like, for me, that wasn't me. So I was like,
Time to go, yeah. I loved it. I thought those were the best years of my life.
Sure.
I remember planning prom and telling my friends, but guys, prom's the best night of our lives.
Right.
Maybe it was in the 17 years I'd lived that, at that time. But like, then you have better times, hopefully. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's the rule then. At what point can you be friends with your ex?
That, I think, probably just depends on how you break up. I think that depends on the relationship.
Okay.
If you kind of split amicably, you can be friends, or maybe you realize that you were better friends than you were partners, because I think sometimes that happens too.
I'm not really friends with any. Again, I don't really know who I'm considering my exes.
Like there was a guy I dated in high school, like middle school, and we're friends. Like we are still we stayed friends. I mean, like we broke up. We were like, actually, I mean, maybe that was more me. I was like, I think we're better as friends than partners of any kind.
And hopefully that shouldn't be weird for like a current boyfriend.
No,
right?
because I love his wife. Like, I'm obsessed with them. I'm like, they are so cute together. I'm like, they are perfect together, amazing together. Like, I'm so glad they met. I'm like, I'm their biggest hype man.
Yeah.
So,
okay. So yeah,
there's no ill feelings there.
No, I think there's too many of us. I just say us because we're a collective group. Listen, we're just chatting today. That maybe we don't have to get so upset about our significant other's exes if it was in this time period of their lives.
Yeah, I think if it was in your childhood, it can stay there.
It can stay there. Yeah. So that's where I am. Maybe we're like, you're not my ex, and there's people that are like, that's my ex, you know? And we're like,
and we're just like,
not on the same page. Exactly. Yeah,
definitely possible.
Right.
I guess sort of speaking of relationships, friendships, I think, are another thing that we sort of either take for granted or we don't communicate our needs with friends as much as I think there's such an emphasis in our culture about communicating with romantic partners that I think sometimes we're not necessarily great at communicating with our friends.
Yeah.
And I think people aren't great at balancing friendships. And I mean, we've had this conversation before of would you rather have a large group of friends or like a large group of acquaintances or a small group of friends? And I think sometimes our expectations for friendship are really high where you're like, you have to check in on me to be my friend. You have to, and like if you also aren't giving that same energy to your friends, you certainly can't ask that of your friends.
No, definitely. Look, my best friend in the whole world calls me every single day. I can't remember the last time I've called her. And as far as I know, she doesn't get mad about it because she works a longer day than I do. So I just wait for her to get off work and I know, okay, I've been off work for hours. She'll call me when she's ready. Same with a couple other friends. It's like I haven't talked to them in forever. But if I don't say forever, I mean a few months here and there, we check in sometimes. But if they need a kidney, like I'm there, you know?
Yes.
And I just think it's those people who understand, like, okay, we're all adults, we have families, we have jobs. I'm going to be there for you. Those are your best friends.
Yes. And I think I've never been great at being the first one to reach out and say something. I'm just not. I'm like, oh, we're all good. And if somebody needs me, they'll let me know.
Yeah.
And so that's always kind of been like, and maybe that is a bad friend on my part, that I'm not the one that reaches out and checks in constantly. But I think to always demand that of your friends too, if you're also the person that's like, well, I always reach out and you never do. And it's like, well, because it's not the same love language for me for friendship.
Not.
You know what I mean? Like that's not how I communicate, how I care about you.
It's true. My way I show my friendships is like loyalty. Like that's how you know I'm a good friend to you, loyalty, and I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, like you call me halfway across the country because your car broke down, I'm driving to pick you up.
We're there. But if I left you on red because you sent me a TikTok, like, sorry, you know?
It hurt my feelings every time I sent Paige a TikTok that she didn't respond to.
But then you finally went through my TikTok messages and saw I have like 800 unread messages. So it's like, it's not personal.
No,
I just am terrible.
But I know that it's not. So now I also know that I'm like, if there's something I really want to show Paige, I download it and then I just show it to her.
Exactly. So
you will laugh.
Yes, I've been holding this for you. It's very true. But yeah, so maybe this is a good talker for today of all of us just kind of breaking down our relationships and friendships.
Yeah, I think so.
You know, and we're telling all you guys, take a step back and maybe take a chill pill or two. And
I think so. And I think because it obviously we've talked about how it gets harder to make friends as adults. And like I've been in various Facebook groups that have kind of expressed that same frustration. I think especially moms, it's even harder to make friends once you have kids because especially when they're babies. So you're not really in any play groups. You're not really like, you are not communicating with anybody but your baby.
Oh yeah.
It gets extra hard to make friends. So I think sometimes you have to realize that the way that we express our friendships change as we get older.
Yeah, I'm curious to hear from you guys about all of this. So if you have any insight, if you're like, no, Paige and Leah, my man is not allowed to talk to his high school ex.
Right.
Or like, no, this is what I need in a friend. We really want to hear that and we'll talk about it on the show.
Yeah.
So don't forget you can email us, team@coastlife.com. And we'll chat it up. And
It's
we'll
always an
keep
open discussion.
Yeah, we'll keep it private too if you don't
That's
want
right.
us to say your name.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's right.
Cool.
But what's not private, Coast Life. Yay! And enjoying it, here's what's coming up today on the show. If you're looking to adopt a new fur baby, we hope that you will welcome Thor into your home.
And it is that time. If you have a boat, time to get it out on the water. We have great boat days coming our way this summer, but the Coast Guard has some warnings and some things they want you to do before you get out there.
And we're trying a viral trend of painting each other's portrait. We'll see how that's going to go today. All that fun is headed your way on Coast Life.
Coast Life is sponsored by BB Healthcare, Coastal Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning, Preston Automotive Group, Shell Brothers, and the Parker Group.
At Coastal Comfort, we know there's no place like home. That's why we're committed to ensuring total comfort for a totally happy home. As a premier Carrier Factory authorized dealer, we're dedicated to providing reliable service and the best savings. Like now, through the end of May, with purchase of a qualified Carrier system, you can instantly receive up to $1,900 off. You could also qualify for up to $2,000 in federal tax credit. Coastal Comfort, a Carrier Factory authorized dealer serving Maryland and Delaware. Carrier, turn to the experts.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Everyone knows us for termites and bed bugs, but don't forget we're also here for all your general pest control needs. Ants, spiders, crickets, rodents, fleas, ticks, and of course, mosquitoes. Bennett Termite is dedicated to protecting our communities from your aggravations and dangers presented by pests of all kinds. If you want to find out the Bennett difference, give us a call today. Remember, Delmarva, quality isn't expensive, it's priceless.
Hey Delmarva, get ready to save big at Preston Ford's Memorial Day sales event. SUVs cost less at Preston with over $6,000 in total savings. And don't miss out on 1.9% financing for 72 months on America's best-selling truck, the 2023 Ford F-150. We have over 800 Ford models ready to be driven home today. Shop with us online at PrestonFord.com and we'll deliver it to your driveway today. Be a part of all the excitement going on right now during the Memorial Day sales event at Preston Ford. Cars cost less in Preston.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Heather's Homeworks.
Leah, you know that naturally I'm kind of messy.
I think both of us are a little bit, if left to our own devices,
That's
not
exactly
cleanest.
right. Yeah, exactly. So, but there is a difference, and I hate to admit it. There's a difference in my viewpoint, my mental health when I make my bed and when I don't.
Yeah.
Exactly. I always think it doesn't make a difference. It kind of does.
It does.
So maybe you feel that way too. Or maybe you're having trouble starting to clean your home and you're feeling just a little all over the place. That's okay. We have the expert, Heather with Heather's Homeworks, is here today to talk to us. Thanks for being here.
Hi, ladies. How are you?
We're good. So I love this topic we're talking about, kind of how the cleanliness of your home and your productivity affects your mental health. Why was this an important topic for you to talk about today?
It was important for me because I actually suffer from some of these ADHD and OCD mental health illnesses that people are getting more and more ready to talk about out loud. And some of it affects us in big ways and some of it affects us in small ways. And so I have developed some coping mechanisms in my own home. Even though I might know all about cleaning, sometimes I just, getting motivated, getting started can sometimes be a big barrier to getting it done.
Yeah, definitely. So if someone is having trouble getting motivated, but they know it's something they need to do, what steps do you have for them, or what tricks and tips do you have?
So actually one of my most basic tricks and tips is one that I use with my children. Because, you're like, go clean up your room. And they're like, I want to go out and play. And I'm like, okay, well, let's just do 10 minutes. And so sometimes I will use the old-fashioned, everybody's seen one of these from back in the olden days, egg timer, and I set it for 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, depending on age appropriate, how much time they can handle. And then I'm like, when this goes off, you're free to go run about, and then we'll try it again tomorrow. And that way, incrementally, the things are getting done, but it doesn't feel overwhelming to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, just one little chunk at a time. I know that's a trick that you've used.
Yeah, I was just telling you, if there's a time, I'm talking like maybe you have guests coming, and it's one of those things where you really have to clean the whole house and do laundry and change the beds. I'll do like a 10-minute timer for each room, and that way at least I know I got like something done in each room, and you're not running all over the house and getting everything messed up, Yeah,
well, because I think sometimes it's so overwhelming, you don't know where to start. Time management can be hard for a lot of people, so I think just knocking out 10 minutes at a time is a great way to start. And again, you kind of get that little motivation. You clean for 10 minutes, you're like, you know what, maybe I can keep going. Maybe I can clean a little bit more.
And at the end of the day, you're like, I got something done, like we were saying.
Right,
I have had a load of laundry on my bedroom chair for like 2 days. And every night that I don't get it sorted, it's kind of like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So having that like progress each day, like it's a real mood lifter.
Totally. I think too, if maybe, I know sometimes people, if you're struggling with your mental health already, it's hard to
Yes.
get that motivation. So if you do 10 minutes, at least you know you changed something. You didn't get the whole house done, that's okay.
Yep.
Yeah. And if they want to get the whole house done, they can call you. What do you do, or what's when you're called into a home and maybe someone's struggling, how do you work with them in person? What does that look like?
Well, normally we talk to them about tidying situations. A lot of times the first time we go in, we'll spend an extra hour helping them like to get a problem area sorted out. Just to give them like a boost towards, oh look, this looks so much better, and if you just spend a few more minutes on it when we're not here, then even the next time we come, it'll look better.
Definitely. I see you have some paper too, so we're talking lists.
Maybe the timer's not for you, but
A lot of us get these little list things from charitable organizations, so I use them a lot to make little bullet point lists of things that I want to get done. It might be the tall dresser, the short dresser. It might just say like the kitchen silverware drawer, you know, just little chunks that you can get done in a short amount of time. But when you check it off your list, you feel so much better.
Yep.
One of my other best tricks is if you have a good girlfriend or a sister or aunt or something, I will call on people to come over and like help me out, and then I will go help them out. I'm like, I just, you know, sometimes if you have someone standing there with you, it like makes you get it done.
an errand buddy. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yes, having someone just sit in your room, even if they're not helping, if they're just on the phone.
just talking to you.
I do that with my
or-
sister all the time. Yep.
Exactly. So call on your friends, because also talking about mental health, being around your friends normally is a mood lifter. You know, they're the people that we love, that we want to be around. That's why they're our friends. And so just spending even that time with them is like a double whammy. You're getting your chore done, and you're spending time with someone that you love and you care about.
People say it takes a village, and then sometimes we don't act like it.
That's true.
Exactly.
Call on that village.
Exactly.
Exactly.
The good thing is too, teachers can call on you guys. What do you have going on there?
So last week was Teacher Appreciation Week nationally, and we were fortunate enough to be able to offer one of our local teachers at Lord Baltimore Elementary a free year of cleaning services for the 24-25 school year.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Miss Court Valisi teaches 3rd grade at Lord Baltimore Elementary, and she's been doing it for 12 years.
Aww.
And she told me when the principal told her that we were going to offer her a free year of cleaning that she thought she was being pranked. So we were so glad to meet her and her students, and they were all excited for her, and she said that they made it possible for her to be the best teacher.
Oh,
So-
that's awesome.
I love that you did that. You know that teachers work so hard and wanted to give back. That's incredible.
Yeah, you know, you have a lot of first responders that are getting things, and teachers are also on that list.
Yep.
And sometimes I think maybe they get overlooked.
Sure,
Yeah,
of course,
I think so too
definitely.
sometimes.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people are going to like hearing about this. We can all relate to that mental health aspect with cleaning, and you just feel better. So if they want to call on you for some help, and maybe you're not struggling, but you just need a deep clean, how can they get in touch with you?
They can go to our website, which is heathershomeworks.com. They can call our office. The number will be listed on the site. And yeah, we'd love to help out however we can.
You guys are fantastic. I love it. And there's no judgment, guys.
No.
Listen, we all are messy. Call Heather, please. I have your number on my phone, on my desk, though. I need to call you to come to my house. So, all right, thanks for being here today.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it. All right, guys, a little more Coast Life's coming your way, so stick with us. We'll be back in a couple minutes.
In our coastal communities, every wave has a tale. Coast TV brings these stories home, from the smallest shell in Ocean City to the lighthouse in Lewis. What happens here matters. Every moment, every detail is a chapter in our shared story. We're your neighbors, your friends, woven into the very sands of our community. Our stories are your stories, reflecting the heart and soul of our coastal life. Coast TV, our community, your news, where every story hits close to home.
Beneath your feet lies a hidden terror. Moisture and humidity turning your crawl space into a breeding ground for mold and rot. But fear not, DryTech is here to help. Just call our office and request a prompt appointment. Our engineers are not salespeople. They assess your crawl space, photograph it, prescribe a custom solution, and send you your personalized estimate the next business day. Guaranteed. And right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 24 months. DryTech, Delmarva's original crawl space experts.
Have you seen those crazy HVAC deals? Don't fall for that. At Above and Beyond Service Heating and Cooling, we just don't make promises, we deliver results. With our Peace of Mind maintenance agreement, you can rest assured we will keep up with your system throughout the year. We're a local company. You're not just a customer, you're our neighbor. Take advantage of our 0% finance for up to 72 months or up to $3,000 in rebates on a new train system. Call Above and Beyond Services to keep your family comfortable. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Illuminations by Bellaterra. Customize your lighting vision with the only certified outdoor lighting designer in the state of Delaware. Aesthetics and functionality are key components utilized in our designs, increasing property value, beauty, safety, and security. Whether you're adding mood lighting to a patio space or improving visibility, Illuminations by Bellaterra will deliver exceptional lighting installations that will impress every time the sun goes down.
Call today, see how Illuminations by Bellaterra can light up your life.
Stanley Steamer is proud to be the leader in deep cleaning, cleaning over 1 million homes and businesses across America every year, using powerful equipment custom built by us. We'll remove the buildup of dirt, dust, allergens, grime, and contaminants seen and unseen from your home and business. America's professional deep cleaner for over 75 years. It's not clean until it's Stanley Steamer Clean.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Leah, don't you love when it's like summertime and you're looking out at the water and you see everyone on the boats and you just want to like live through them?
Yeah, you want to be on that boat. You're like, if I can swim that far.
Yes, exactly. And they'll
But you
pull me
can't,
up
yeah.
and we'll have a lot of fun together. So we all love boating season, whether you have a boat or not. You know, it's a blast. But we all know you got to be careful, right? Boats are nothing to mess around with. And so we got to sit down with the Coast Guard and the Coast Guard Auxiliary out of Ocean City. If you haven't gotten your boat out yet from it being winterized or whatever you boat owners do, they have some tips for you that they want you to remember to keep you safe and your family. So let's hear what they have to say.
So generally the first warm days of May, we start seeing obviously an uptick in boating traffic. What we generally see is people anxious to get out of winter hibernation and back out on the water, enjoying everything that Ocean City and the surrounding areas have to offer. Boating safety for us is just making sure you've maintained that boat after being set up all winter, and then anything you've taken off, put back on. Life jackets, kill switches, radio equipment, all that stuff needs to be checked and maintained before you get out and operate for the season. Big thing we see as we're out doing our law enforcement is life jackets, which are a vital life-saving piece of equipment that you have to have by law and also for safety. So making sure all those life jackets are back on, they're the right size and they're well maintained. Then obviously just maintenance, basic maintenance of your engines and whatnot. We see a lot of uptick in loss of engine power and fuel filters clogged, things like that. That simple maintenance can help defer and help keep you out of a bad situation.
Normally people having a good time, not paying attention to not being aware of their situation and situational awareness. And that's how you get in trouble. That's how you run into things that you're not paying attention while you're driving. It's just like driving a car. You have to be aware of your surroundings.
And to follow up with that, it's knowing the area. If you're new to Ocean City, if you're in town visiting, it's great. You do have the rental boats, things like that, and we love that you're out on the water, taking advantage of the area that we love. But we do ask that either get some information from the rental companies or use charts, use navigation, whatever you can to make sure you're operating in a safe manner. Obey speed restrictions, only drive as fast as you feel comfortable, and just make sure that you're following good, basic, prudent seamanship. Got to remember, boats don't have brakes like your car does, so making sure that you're operating in a safe manner. And then paramount to that is we're always here. If you do have a radio or cell phone, you can call 911 or channel 16 on the Marine Band radio. Coast Guard will always answer. We're always staffed and ready to go. So as soon as you need us, feel free, please give us a call. We'll be there to help out in whatever way we can.
Well, you asked if they have life jackets on board. They said, sure, we got. They're under there, all wrapped up in a locked compartment. That's not readily available. we like to see them either wearing them or have them in a place that's extremely accessible if they need them in a moment's notice.
Just like driving your car, 0.08 is also the threshold. So while you can drink and boat, we ask that the operator, abstain from drinking while you're out. Don't drink and boat. It's not a great idea. But if you do, be aware that you can be fined and/or arrested for boating under the influence, just like you can for driving under the influence. So we ask that if you're operating, that just abstain until you get back to the dock. File a float plan. So what that means is let somebody know where you're going, when you plan to leave, when you plan to be back, an alternate contact number if you have one, and if you don't have anybody local, feel free to call us. Google, we're on Google. Look us up, call us. You can talk to us here at the station, and we can keep an ear out for you. And if you don't get back when you plan to, it gives us a place to start looking for you. As a Coast Guard member, we can't do what we do without the support of our auxiliaries. So what they offer boating safety classes, which are amazing. They offer free vessel inspections. And that'll actually, while not a get out of jail free card for us, if we do pull up to do a boarding on you and we see that vessel safety sticker that they give, it's going to make the process a whole lot quicker, because we know and we trust them. We know that, hey, they're doing their due diligence. So we may say, hey, let us see a life jacket, and that'll be advice going through all the requirements. Just remember, folks, boat smart, boat safe. We're here 24/7. That's what you pay us to do, and we love doing our jobs, but not having to go out and get you is just as fun as having to go out and look for you.
And what I thought was really cool about that, Leah, is when he said, and if you have any questions, call them. Yeah. And my favorite thing I think he said the whole time is, tell someone if you're going out on your boat.
That really is one of the smartest things to do, just so that you have somebody on land that knows your itinerary.
Exactly, and that's why I really want to reiterate, if you're maybe going out on the boat solo or just a couple people and there's no one back on land to tell, call the Coast Guard. Hey, this isn't an emergency.
Just a heads up.
Yep, we're going out. We should be back around 7, and they will keep an eye out for you. It's such a cool thing they do there.
It is.
Yeah, definitely. So, safe boating. We're going to have no accidents. Before I left, he told me, I hope this is the most boring summer for the Coast Guard. So, we hope
Let's make that happen.
Yes, we want them to be bored all summer, you guys. So, you can start focusing on that, getting your boat ready, but don't do it yet. We have more Coast Life. That's right, coming your way.
This is it. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale. Receive a free 10-year warranty on all Sunchaser pontoon boats. A free 5-year warranty on Yamaha outboards on your new pontoon boat, General Power Boat, or War Eagle fishing crabbing boat. Discounts, leftovers, and more. Sale expires May 31st. Route 113 in Dagsboro. Be there.
Spring is fading fast. No more waiting. It's time to get the deck of your dreams started. Paul Davis will design, build, or resurface any size deck with the highest quality materials.
Our AZAC decks are scratch, fade, and insect resistant with a lifetime warranty. We'll bring the showroom to you, provide you same-day estimates, handle permitting, and guide you through the HOA approvals.
Save big. Enjoy 20% off plus a $1,000 gift card free towards outdoor furniture from Donaway when you invest in your new deck. Call Paul Davis for a free estimate.
At Vernon Powell, new spring sandals are in and toes are out. Brooks and Hoka are in and out. Fun athletic looks are definitely in. Comfort is in across the board. From Dansko, Bionic, and UFOs to Birkenstock, Olakai, and Hey Dude. Fish Hippie is in. Performance apparel is out on the water, on the beach, and on the job with performance gear from Yeti and Bog. Kids should always be out because Skechers, Slip-ins, and New Balance are in. Plus, Kendra Scott is now available at Vernon Powell.
Back pain? Trouble sleeping? Slowing down? Reduce stress by 22% with hydrotherapy, lessening pain and improving sleep. At Delaware Hot Tub Company, we have saltwater hot tubs to give you these relaxing health benefits. A simpler, cleaner way to relax using fewer chemicals and easier to maintain too. Why stress when you can relax? Hot tubs, hotter prices at Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. Ask about 0% financing.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
This is it. Rudy Marine's extended warranty sale. Receive a free 10-year warranty on all Sunchaser pontoon boats. A free 5-year warranty on Yamaha outboards on your new pontoon boat, General Power Boat, or War Eagle fishing crabbing boat. Discounts, leftovers, and more. Sale expires May 31st. Route 113 in Dagsboro. Be there.
Coast Life, it is time once again to introduce you to another four-legged friend that perhaps you are ready to welcome into your home. We've got Thor with us, and to tell us a little bit more about this handsome gentleman is Lee McKinley. So tell us a little bit about Thor. I know we've kind of had him here before. We've talked about him, and you guys have been really good about helping them clear out shelters.
We have had a number of adoptions from previous Coast Life alumni, so thank you all. And now it's Thor's turn. Thor is almost 7 years old. So he's just on the cusp of senior age in the dog world. He's a gentle giant. He's been with us now for a good number of months, and I think people might be a little intimidated by his size. He's pushing 100 pounds, which is big. I get it. It's a lot of dog. But at 7 years old, he's actually very chill. He'll go out on walks. He is a strong walker, so that's something to keep in mind, but he doesn't need a whole lot of activity. In fact, he really likes to carry around a squeaky ball, maybe toss it a few times, and then he'll come and sit at your feet and ask for belly rubs.
Aww.
So yeah, he really is the sweetest.
He is, and he's got such a unique look to him. I think he looks like a little labby, little shepherdy maybe. He's got the big ears, so I think anybody that loves the look, and he's got the personality to match, which is awesome. So if anybody wants to check Thor out, where can they meet him?
He's at our Coastal Highway location, humaneanimalpartners.org. You can see all the pictures of him on his doggy day out. He goes out into the community. He's met all different people, kids. He's dog friendly. I would imagine that he's also cat friendly because he really doesn't have a mean bone in his body. But of course, you always want to do proper introductions. But he is at our Rehoboth facility, and you can come in to meet him if we think it's a good match and you're up for the big guy, then hopefully we'll make that match and get him home soon.
Here's hoping. And if you're a Taylor Swift fan, think of the black dog. Make a great addition to your home. But as always, you guys are super busy. You got a lot going on. You're going to be out and about in the community for upcoming weekends. Tell us about some of the events you got.
Yeah, it is event season for sure, which we love. We love getting out there, meeting people, and introducing dogs and offering our services to those who need them. But you can find us this coming weekend. We will be at Concord Pet on Coastal Highway. They're having a big sale, and we will be out there accepting donations, and we'll also have a couple of adoptable dogs hanging out as well. Later that day, we're going to be at Aqua Bar and Grill in Rehoboth for a little meet and greet action on the patio, so fingers crossed for a beautiful day. And then next Thursday, I think that's the 23rd, we are having a free wellness event. So that's vaccines, that's an exam by a vet. Everything is free, and that is, it's a wonderful service to be able to provide through a generous grant from PetSmart Charities, which we're so thankful for, and that will be at the Cheer Community Center in Georgetown from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, I think emphasizing the free wellness clinics like that is really important. Why are events like that important to do for the community?
Well, for a number of reasons. One, vet care is expensive. Everything's expensive these days. And also it can take some time to get in to see your vet. So it's really important to keep your animals up to date on those vaccines, those booster shots. And if you have a little concern, maybe they are, scratching at their ears or looking at their paws a lot, and you just want the vet to take a quick look at them, make sure it's nothing serious, it's a great way to do that and make sure they're healthy and happy.
Awesome. Well, make sure you get that on your calendar and check that out. And also, if Thor is going to make a great fit in your home, make sure you schedule a visit with him as well, because like we said, he's a little bit of a lollygagger. It's taken a little time to get him adopted, but I know he's going to be a great fit for you. But you know what else is a great fit for you? More Coast Life. That is what's coming your way.
Cancer will make you wake up real quick. You get in touch with your mortality. You really do. I just wanted cancer to be removed. If robotics was the best way, let's get it done. I arrived at BB at 9 a.m. I was walking back home at 4 p.m. That stood out, that I could have major surgery and be home in less than 8 hours later. Robotic surgery worked for me. It really did. It's changed my life.
where their experience begins. Let their imagination run wild as they play, entertain, create, learn, explore. Play like a kid. Kids Catch on 2nd Street in Lewis.
And Tide Pool toys and games in Bethany, Fenwick, and now Rehoboth.
Vision loss can be gradual, and your elderly loved ones might not realize how compromised their vision has become. There are some simple ways you can help. Clear all pathways in their home to prevent accidents. Label items with bright colors and make sure those items stay in a designated place. When you need help, consult with a professional in-home care provider. Home care services can set up a safety plan, assist with running errands and other tasks that might be difficult for them.
To learn more about home care services, visit delmarvaexperts.com.
Treat yourself to a culinary journey like no other at Benvenuto. Delaware Today named Benvenuto as a 2023 Best of Delaware Dining and Event Restaurant, where the perfect fusion of comfort, exquisite flavors, and a captivating atmosphere awaits you. Our passion for exceptional cuisine shines through every dish as we artfully combine international flavors and fresh, locally sourced ingredients. With stunning spaces and a private room for special occasions, our breathtaking Tuscan design sets the stage for an unforgettable dining experience. Benvenuto Restaurant in Milford.
At JD Asphalt, your driveway is our reputation. So we bring an experienced crew and state-of-the-art equipment out to every job site to ensure we deliver fast, premium results that's built to last.
JD Asphalt, built on family values
that have and will last as long as our asphalt. Paving a path to your satisfaction. Call now and ask about our 0% financing options available for up to 18 months. JD Asphalt, a family company for over 50 years.
Have you seen those crazy HVAC deals? Don't fall for that. At Above and Beyond Service Heating and Cooling, we just don't make promises, we deliver results. With our Peace of Mind maintenance agreement, you can rest assured we will keep up with your system throughout the year. We're a local company. You're not just a customer, you're our neighbor. Take advantage of our 0% finance for up to 72 months or up to $3,000 in rebates on a new train system. Call Above and Beyond Services to keep your family comfortable. Remember, it's hard to stop a train.
Leah, you have a cat.
I do.
A very cute, adorable cat.
She is.
And if Cinnamon was an Olympian, what sport do you think she would just do so well at?
Ooh, okay. Well, she's really good at sleeping.
Oh, good one.
She's also really good at losing track of her little toy mice.
Ooh, okay.
I finally found where they're going. It's under the fridge.
Ooh, good one. So like hiding spots and sleeping.
Yeah.
If those were Olympic sports, we would be good at those too.
I think we would too.
Me, you, and Cinnamon, gold, silver, bronze.
That's right.
Awesome.
Bringing it home.
Exactly. But you know, we always like to keep you updated with what the Olympians are doing because they're preparing for the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. But some of that is spending some time with their cute pets.
Yes.
Some are creepy pets. Ooh, let's see what they're up to.
A Thing Mauve is an Olympic champion!
A Thing, anytime you're ready, just say whatever's on your mind and clack that little board there.
I love pugs.
We have two dogs, Ellie and Winnie. I'm not saying it's like having a kid, but I'm a dog dad.
I got 4 dogs. Too many.
I have a cat. Her name is Luna, and she's awesome. I try to give her cat treats, doesn't like it. Doesn't like catnip, but the one thing she loves is popcorn, so I don't know what's going on there.
And then I have a cat.
Goose is a little golden doodle, and I love that he's a golden doodle because golden. I love the color gold.
And then I have a turtle. Nothing good about the turtle. Its name's Lily. It stinks.
A gold medal for Lee Kiefer and the United States.
My pet is a tarantula named Caetano. She looks like this.
Chanel and Versace. Those are my puppies. Yes, they have bougie names because your girl is very bougie. Versace, he's very unique. And when I think of the designer brand, it's very different. And then Chanel, she's very, you know, like Chanel number 5, Chanel number 4. Like, that's just how she is.
This is Mahi, my guide dog. She's only working when she has her harness on. And so when she's at home, I take her harness off and she's just like any other pet dog. Oh, lots of belly rubs. That's her favorite thing.
The one with the tarantula?
Yeah, tarantulas are cool, but like from a very safe distance.
Yeah, you are brave and better than us.
Yep.
Which we already knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you're an Olympian. So anyways. We would actually, if it was an Olympic sport, like being mean to yourself.
Jokes, self-roasts, that's our true sport.
Yeah, self-deprecating roast of I love that. Okay, anyways, guys, don't forget 2024.
Roast life.
Yes. That's our after hours show. So tune in for that. We're getting way off topic today. It's Friday. Stick with us. We have more Coast Life. First, I don't want you to forget though, the 2024 Paris Olympic Games, July 26th, right here on Coast TV. So that's happening. Coming up though.
Yeah, we're going from furry friends to imaginary friends.
Ooh, that's coming up. All right, stay tuned for that.
This segment of Coast Life is sponsored by Jab and Flow.
Hey Coast Life TV, this is Will Harris at Jab and Flow, back with another Fitness Tip Friday. So, fitness does not have to be expensive or complicated. You don't need a $2,000 exercise bike when you can get a $2 jump rope online if you know what to do with it. So, we're gonna go over a couple of very basic exercises and show you how to use that trusty old jump rope. So, first things first, with the jump rope, you wanna measure it and make sure that the handles are at about shoulder height. And the shorter the jump rope is, the faster it's gonna turn, the more complicated it makes it, but measure your jump rope first. Second thing is proper grip on the jump rope. You don't wanna over grip and put too much arm into it. You wanna basically think about drawing small circles on the wall next to you if you had a marker, okay? So we'll start off with a very simple 2-foot bounce. So just nice and easy. You wanna keep your knees bent, stay on the balls of your feet, and just make small circles with your wrist. Once you got that down, you can do more of what's called a boxer skip. Shifting your weight side to side, keeping the chin down, trying to maintain good posture. And then once you've got that down, you can start making it a little bit more complicated and go into high knees. And switch them up. Once you get comfortable, go back to your double bounce.
It's always a beautiful day for learning at Shells. With our summer program that keeps your child physically and mentally active when they're out of school. Through captivating activities and insightful guest speakers, they will expand their knowledge in a fun and interactive way, including educational, hands-on field trips that'll keep your child entertained. Make every summer day memorable with Shells Early Learning Center. Register now and secure your spot in Shells summer program before the spots are gone. Shells, preparing our future generation.
Unwind, work off stress, and be comfortably true to who you are with Jab and Flow. We're dedicated to creating a balance of physical and mental wellness for your best life. You don't have to get in the ring, be a hardcore yogi, or train like a pro athlete to become part of our community. We teach boxing fundamentals with a fun variety of yoga, Pilates, and fitness classes for drop-ins and members of all levels. On Route 1 between Rehoboth and Dewey with plenty of free parking.
Oh, you can do that for me?
Stop hogging the new bathroom!
I'm on the phone!
Who are you on the phone with?
Alex from Peninsula Bath.
What are you wearing, Alex from Peninsula Bath?
Khakis. And with that second bathroom, we'll give you an additional 10% off.
Mercy! That's a great deal, Alex from Peninsula Bath.
Call now to lock in your 10% discount off your second bath remodel.
Thank you, Peninsula Bath.
Spark your senses at the Spice and Tea Exchange in Rehoboth Beach. Food lovers, home chefs, and tea enthusiasts rejoice. Smell and sample your way through hundreds of exotic spices and teas from around the world. Our signature blends and rubs are hand-mixed daily to ensure the highest quality and freshness. Talk to our tea experts and learn the wellness benefits of drinking fresh, loose-leaf premium teas. Find a tasteful gift for that special someone or join us for an in-store cooking demo. Find your way to flavor at the Spice and Tea Exchange on the Avenue in Rehoboth Beach. Sister locations in Annapolis, Maryland, and Old Town Alexandria, Virginia.
Beneath your feet lies a hidden terror. Moisture and humidity turning your crawl space into a breeding ground for mold and rot. But fear not, DryTech is here to help. Just call our office and request a prompt appointment. Our engineers are not salespeople. They assess your crawl space, photograph it, prescribe a custom solution, and send you your personalized estimate the next business day. Guaranteed. And right now, take advantage of 0% financing for up to 24 months. DryTech, Delmarva's original crawl space experts.
It's Friday, and that's a great day to make some movie plans. Yes, and if you were a kid who was big on imagination games back in the day, I definitely was.
Yeah.
I was all about pretend.
I don't think the viewers are surprised you and I had like imaginary friends.
I don't think so. And if you did, maybe you can relate to that, but that's sort of what this new movie, If, is about. Imaginary friends kind of get detached from their kids and I think like assigned new kids, but we definitely want to check out the preview so that maybe that is the movie that you're going to see with your family, so let's take a look.
What if I told you imaginary friends are real? And when their kids grow up, they're forgotten.
Are any of them scary?
Worse. Desperate.
Question, why did these kids forget about us in the first place? Last week, I just started falling apart. Oh.
You're sucking the oxygen out of the room.
Honestly, Doc, if this is how it's gonna be, I'm just gonna wheel myself back and plug in.
We've started a matchmaking agency to help IFs find new kids.
Or we just disappear.
Blue. Happy place, happy place.
Oh, coffee and croissants. Coffee and croissants.
I can help you.
How?
'Cause I'm a kid.
You are the chosen one. No. Let's not give her a complex.
Good luck, short stack. It's all up to you.
No pressure.
Cock and dagger!
Hope this works. All right, let's find these ifs some kids.
Chief!
What kind of a kid creates an invisible if?
I can find anyone. Anywhere.
You got him enough.
Thanks for doing this.
Don't look him in the eye.
Which one?
Yeah, that's gonna grow right back.
Am I disappearing? Oh! All right, I'm not ready for this. I need to throw up, or I need a snack. It's one of the two.
Gross.
You have to help them.
Yes, we do. Not gonna ask you again. Put some pants on. You're freaking everyone out. How'd it go?
Oh my God.
Does this make us partners?
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we?
Keith!
And Mom said too much candy isn't good for your tummy, but I said, oh my God.
Wow, my eyes can taste it.
I'm so sorry.
You don't taste that in your eyeballs?
It was really interesting. I was watching an interview with John Krasinski, who is directing and I think producing that movie.
So cool.
But he said that the idea kind of stemmed from watching his kids that were like so into their games of imagination, where he was like, no adults allowed. And when the pandemic hit, the kids sort of backed off. They were getting scared. They were a little bit like, are we all going to be okay? And so he wanted a way for them to kind of return to that safe space of imagination and play. And so I think that's where this movie kind of stemmed from.
Bring your tissues. I have a good feeling. Look, we haven't seen it.
Right.
But I think all ages are going to need tissues.
I think so too. I think it's gonna hit you in the feels. But maybe if we're kind of throwing things back, when was the last time you picked up a paintbrush?
Yeah,
has it been a minute? It's been a minute. Well, we are getting our TikTok Made Me Try It on. Maybe you've seen this trend of partners or friend groups painting each other. So Paige and I decided we were gonna try it out ourselves, and that's on the way.
Peninsula Home Care proudly serves the beautiful communities of Delaware and Maryland. With a team of compassionate nurses, therapists, and social work at your service. We are here to help you regain your strength and independence right in the comfort of your home. Our team actively engages in our community, including ongoing education with our partners. From hospital to home, Peninsula Home Care is your hometown home care, right by your side since 1985.
This summer, pack your bags and head to Ocean City, Maryland for free family fun all summer long.
Watch beach movies, build sandcastles, and gaze at colorful kites, all completely free. Bust a move from the beach to the bay with beach dance parties, Sunset Park party nights, and Sundays in the park with fireworks, all completely free. Enjoy arts and crafts, discover Ocean City's history, and be in awe of acrobatic stunts at the circus, all completely free. So get going. Family memories are waiting to be made in Ocean City, Maryland. Plan your trip now at OCOcean.com.
Get the Coast TV First Alert Weather app. With live satellite and radar, severe weather alerts, and extended forecast. Download the free Coast TV First Alert Weather app. Sponsored by Paul Davis Restoration and Home Remodeling.
It's Friday, which means it is time for another TikTok Made Me Try It. And maybe this is a trend that you've seen where either a group of friends get together or maybe it's a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, and they just sit down and they paint each other.
I love this trend. It is so funny, especially when they try to make it look so good.
The reveal, yes.
And the girlfriends get mad. They're like, I don't look like that. It's like, I know, I just can't draw.
So we thought it was time that we try this trend.
And I'm already upset because we thought, well, to save some time during the commercial break, we'll swatch.
We'll start mixing a little
the
bit.
Skin colors. So I made, I took a little bit of this like tan color, mixed it with the white. Boom. Leah starts mixing my skin color. She starts adding my undertones, my blue undertones.
Like blue and
she got it to be like the color of my foundation. So obviously, one of us is going to look better than the other.
Just because the color might be right does not mean anything else about this is going to go well. I paint a lot of animals, not a lot of people. So
okay, this is a reminder too for you and the viewers, but also a friendly reminder to Leah, where I'm like, listen, this is just a quick little segment for Coast Life.
Yeah.
This is not going to be in the museum because her artistic skills are fantastic.
Well,
so this is going to be quick and easy.
Yeah. We're sort of on the clock a little bit.
Fast food portraits.
Let's just let's dive in.
Okay, here we go.
All right. Let's see.
I know. Gotta see your face shape. It's so awkward.
I know. We're like
listen,
looking at
if
each
this
other.
is so bad, it's not personal. You've seen me draw before.
I will love it.
Okay. It's right by my feet. Okay. I'm trying not to get too confident, but I'm kind of digging this.
There you go.
Like, by that I just mean it's not as bad as I thought. I'm not challenging, like, realism. I'm starting to ruin it. I was feeling really good. I was feeling really good.
Same.
Dang.
Yeah, I definitely don't have my proportions right.
Same.
It is like, it's so relaxing now.
I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that.
We should do this more often.
We should do this before we shoot next time.
We should do more paint nights. Yeah.
Literally.
The nose is gonna piss me off, so I mess it up.
My nose
That's the real problem.
Yep. My nose is pretty bad.
So it's gonna bother me until I try to fix it. Ugh, we're in like uncanny valley territory.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like you. Okay. It's as good as it's gonna get.
Yeah, this is not very... Okay. My ideas were there. I just couldn't figure out how to execute them.
My heart was in it. I feel like if I had like 8 more hours,
you could do it.
We could maybe figure this out.
Okay, should we just show them to them first or each other?
Ooh, what do you want to do?
Okay, let's do camera 2 and then we'll show each other.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ooh! Leah!
It looks so cute!
You look like a cartoon character.
You also look like a cartoon character.
Can we Leah got my shadows.
Let's,
switch.
Yeah, hold them up.
Are you kidding me? What do you mean twins? Look at this, the detail, the shadows on my face, the different colors.
Well, wait, I mean, it's very base level. I feel like, again, if I had
this is
24 more hours.
I want to redo on mine.
No, I love her.
I tried to get your highlights, and then I tried to, because you always do your blush really well, so I tried to give you blush.
No, but see, I always like sort of the imaginative interpretation of somebody too, where you're like, here's your essence.
That's true. Yes. That's true. And your curly hair, and so that's what's supposed to be blush.
She's so cute.
Thank
you.
It's supposed to be blush. This is actually so good.
It's a little alien.
No, it's not. Are you kidding me? I'm so mad how pretty this.
There we go.
Out.
TikTok made us try. We both went into like a painting trance. So if you want to try it at home, it's very relaxing.
This was nice. Yeah, honestly, I would do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm gonna put this on my desk.
Me too.
Good.
Okay. We still have a little bit more Coast Life to get to though, so stay right there.
When you visit the Delmarva Design Center, you'll experience a selection of appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring all together in one showroom. The 10,000 square foot location has a variety of inspiring samples for any project size or budget. Your dedicated product experts and designers collaborate to bring your dream project to life. Come and see what the kitchen industry buzz is all about. Experience the Delmarva Design Center in Selbyville, Delaware, serving all of Delmarva's coast.
Sometimes life can be a bit out of focus. So at Wink Vision Center, we have next day eye exams available so you can see clearly as soon as possible. Shop our vast selection of designer frames from Vera Wang, Tiffany, Maui Jim, and Under Armour. Already have a prescription? Bring it to us. Wink puts life in better focus, from improving vision to designer frames and quality customer service.
The choice is clear. Wink Vision, Ocean City and Cambridge.
Lupo Italian Kitchen in downtown Rehoboth Beach has been serving award-winning Italian food since 2008. Located inside the Hotel Rehoboth, Lupo serves traditional and coastal Italian cuisine, pairing Mediterranean flavors with fresh seafood and local produce. Lupo has an extensive all-Italian wine list, monthly wine dinners, and a friendly and knowledgeable staff. Popular dishes include chicken parmesan, lobster bucatini, and veal meatballs. Lupo Italian Kitchen on Rehoboth Avenue, serving happy hour daily and open 7 days a week. See you soon.
Are you having one of those days? Where everything that can go wrong does? Meet Preston, a normal guy with extraordinary bad luck. This is where the law office trap nickel steps in. We've got your back, even when you fall on it. Our skilled personal injury team is committed to defending your rights and converting adversity into significant compensation. Don't hesitate. Get the justice you deserve. The law office of Trap Nickel. Your priority is our priority.
Before we let you guys go, it's getting to that part where maybe you're making dinner, maybe you already had dinner, but you know what comes after dinner?
A little dessert.
And even after dessert, sometimes you just still need that sweet treat.
Yes. Well, I feel like one of my favorite conversations on the internet right now is sort of like the little treat culture, where you're like, I had a rough day, I deserve a little treat. And then you go spend like $8 on a coffee.
Yes, exactly. I love that. And I think it has to do with your mental health. We were talking with Heather's homeworks earlier. Cleaning helps your mental health. I think getting a nice coffee does too.
I think it does too. And I think they've also, I saw a little note about it, sort of kind of where if you get distracted while you're eating dinner, you actually don't enjoy it as much. And so you're like, you know what, actually I need a little bit more in addition to that. So I think that's sometimes where that double treat comes in.
Okay, what I've tried to do, which probably is not smart, is I keep a tub of ice cream. But here's my girl math. If I don't put it in the bowl and I just have a couple bites from the carton,
doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Calories don't count. You didn't have it.
I didn't even have a full bowl of ice cream.
Nope.
I just had a couple bites.
Yep, same thing. You just take a little like scoop of M&Ms on your way through the kitchen. Especially if you're in motion, then like an extra doesn't count.
And then on your way back, you get more. Yeah. And then on your way back again, you get more. Exactly.
We love girl math for
we
girl
love
dinner.
Girl math. Right. Who needs to have summer bods ready?
Right.
Not us.
You got a bod? There you go. Summer bod.
There you go. Perfect. We're all ready for summer.
That's right. Cool. But so treat yourself. Might be a payday for you. I know it is for a lot of people. So that's when I tend to say, you know what? You deserve a little treat.
Yes. What are you going to get if you had to pick your sweet treat? You're at the store.
Ooh, maybe something chocolate.
Okay.
Like a little dark chocolate.
Yeah, dark chocolate. That's good. I'm in the mood for pretzel M&Ms. Those are good, right? Yeah. All right, good. Go get your sweet treat, you guys. You worked hard all week. It's your time.
That's right. Good. But Coast TV News, they're working hard.
Yes.
Coast TV News at 5 is next. Have a great weekend, and we will catch you on Monday.